You're listening to the Throttled Adventures podcast. And now, your hosts, Cody and Chappie. Hey, that was different.
That was cool.
Hello, and welcome to a new episode of Throttled Adventures.
New.
Yes, new for 2024. Episode number
here.
1. Yes.
Episode 1. It's actually episode 1B.
Well, yes, 1B, because episode 1 did not record.
Yeah.
We're rusty.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Just don't call me rusty. I won't
Don't
answer.
call me late for dinner.
I won't answer. Don't call me late for dinner. Yes, don't call me after you've eaten.
Nope. Especially if you've eaten beans.
Beans.
Yes. We're back.
Black beans of death. Cody, how you been?
Well, that's a loaded question, but I'm pretty good.
Even more so than the last recording.
I know, my God, how the world changes fast.
You went from not working and traveling all around the country to working 80 hours a week. That was crazy. That was tough, nuts. Especially with my work schedule. It was hard getting time to podcast, and I mean, we really haven't talking except for maybe text a few times here and there.
Yeah, just checking in with each other, making sure we were alive and stuff. Yeah, I mean,
alive and kicking.
It was hard to get together, and the only adventure I had to talk about was putting in work for what I thought was a friend's company.
Yeah, and then you had another adventure. If anybody's not familiar, Cody became a grandfather.
Yes, that's the coolest adventure ever.
Which took up even more time.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. Once little Anthony comes around, nothing else matters, so.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I had the grandkids over here riding bikes and quads around the new backyard this summer a couple times. I think I sent you a picture of Bob Cherie on the little mini bike in her Mototomic sweatshirt.
It's that time of year. I've been rocking mine too. I almost left mine at the company that I had to leave in a hurry. But I grabbed it. I was like, I'm not leaving this. I need a hug.
Yeah, so no more 80 hours a week.
No, now we're down to 0 hours a week.
For
just
a short time.
For winter.
Yes. Yeah, you want the job to go away in the summer.
Right, I was planning on working through the winter, but as my friend told me, maybe next time a friend asks you to come work at their company, you'll tell them to fuck off. That was his I'm sorry for unemploying your whole family.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is nuts, but it sounds like they have their hands full right now, so I'm just kind of laughing about that.
Yeah. Find somebody else to put your machine in.
Yeah, they found out that you're supposed to pull permits and hire qualified electricians, and the stuff that they do is not legal, not safe, and oh yeah, by the way, they don't hurry, because electricians are busy. So
oh yeah, but you guys are qualified electricians.
Yeah, they had in-house electricians. Vince, short story, but Vince engineered whatever they wanted done, which that saved them a ton of money because they just want to put a machine here and put a machine here and put a machine here, and so Vince had to do all the calculations, come up with all the parts, order the parts, do the work, plus go to the meetings, all this stuff, right?
Right.
Well, now they have nobody doing that, and they had to call a real company, and the real company's giving them a lesson, I guess.
It's going to cost a lot more.
The real company's pulling permits, which means that the state will have to come in and look at the place, which is terrifying. So that costs money. Then they do a bid, and then they tell them when they can come out. Also, for the year that I worked there, we did 99% of everything we did, we had to do with a live 480 or 277 panel, like pulling in new circuits and drilling into the panel board and all that, because production can never be shut down. Well, I tell you, first thing that the real company told them, I'm sure, is we'll be shutting you down because we
Yeah.
don't work on live things. So anyway, yeah, it's been a little adventure.
That's crazy shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rush to work on live shit, but I've done it for 30 years, so it's not that cool to me anymore. But yeah, basically, the second in command there did not like that we were brought in without him knowing, because my quote unquote friend brought us in, and he didn't like us. And basically, my friend also told me when he let Vince go that this other guy that doesn't like us makes him so much money that he just has to give him his way. So
That's a sad way to be.
it is. So I lost a job and I lost a friend, but whatever. On to the next adventure.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry, Cody.
No more Johnny Mac.
No more level 3 fun.
Nope, no more level 3. I know I was level 3 the whole time there. We worked till 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning to meet their stupid deadlines that were unrealistic.
That's
And the
not
funny
going to
thing is
happen
they
with an
can't
electrician
complain.
company.
They can't complain about our work. Like, I'll send you pictures. We did amazing work. I'm like so proud of it. And I'm like, okay. I didn't know that the whole thing was a popularity contest. It was,
But good news is now you and Vince can start your own company. You're
yes,
both
I am.
licensed
I
and you
am
both do good
working
work.
on changing the name. Yes,
And he will
starting the
keep
electrical
you,
company.
pun intended, grounded.
Yes. Oh, Vince is the master of grounding.
Right, but I mean, he's very focused, so he will keep you on task, I'm sure.
Yeah, Vince is amazing.
It's
We're
sad
trying
that
to
he
run him
left his
off,
other job.
Squatch. Uh, we're trying to run him off when he was first dating my daughter. I mean, he's a great. Well, I can't even call him a kid anymore. In my head, he's still a kid, but I mean, he's almost 30 years
To
old now,
us,
and I mean,
still a kid
basically,
to
we got
us.
fired because Squatch would not back down. These executives, he would just run in their meetings. He would open the door. Hey, got this problem going on. This is what we're doing. Blah, blah, blah. And they would tell him, you're going to do this. And it's, the wrong way. And he would say, no, we're going to do it according to the National Electrical Code. And that's all there is to it. And apparently executives don't like being talked to like that, but it was funny to watch. I mean, he rocked their world. He gave them level 3 fun.
I tell you, I had an electrician working at the paper mill with me that was the same way. They would tell him, "We want you to do this," and he would say, "No, that's not code. That's not the law." He says, "I'm not putting my license at jeopardy by doing
Exactly.
things wrong."
Exactly. I mean, that's what we sign up for. That's, part of the agreement to have your license is to do things according to code. And that's why you go to school and learn on the job. So
Right.
it's just stupid, man. Totally. Like when they called me in the day they let him go, like I was literally in shock. Like I felt like I was out of my body watching. Normally, Crazy Cody would just start throwing fisticuffs to anybody that was around, and they pull some shit like that. But I was
Or just
in
walk right
shock.
out. I'm surprised you didn't leave on the spot.
Well, me too. And I left because that day when they let him go at noon out randomly, they told me they were going to get him an Uber, and he carpooled with us. And so I said, I'm going to lunch, and took him home. I'm not getting him an Uber. And then I came back and worked for about another week, and my friend called me in, and he's like, I can't believe you're still here. Like, that's amazing. And I'm like, yeah, well, my grandson might need some Christmas presents and stuff. Thanks, buddy. But yeah, a couple days ago, they were asking us to do some not up to code work, basically 480-volt extension cords all over the place to hurry and get these machines up. And I just handed him my badge and said, good luck. I'm out of here.
Yeah, it's
I
not
mean, I'm
worth
not
it.
going to do it. They tried to get Vince to do it. He wouldn't cave, and I'm not going to cave. So,
No, 480, that shit'll kill you
yeah.
instantly.
Oh, yeah. It's hotter than the sun if that arcs. So,
Yeah,
literally will
it's
fry you like fried chicken. It's gooder than
fried
chicken,
chicken.
baby. So, yeah, that's all right. But what do? You just move on to the next adventure because
Yeah.
life's short. The older I get, the less patience I have for bullshit.
Well, the nice thing about being in your, doing your own company is you'll be able to schedule jobs and schedule your fun because you didn't
Yes.
get to do much of that this summer.
No, I didn't. The only fun I did was go a whole bunch in debt because let's make this story real fun. I went to Minnesota once to get a trailer for this friend.
Yes.
Hmm.
Don't you
And
know?
my truck blew up. Yeah, don't you know? My truck blew up, and he left me there and told me that I would figure it out, which I ended up doing. But I should have known then that, like, hmm, red flag. I'm stuck in 5 degrees, no way home, and he's just laughing. But I'm slow. So anyway, my truck blew up again after I got a new engine, going back to his shop to work. So I bought a new truck, and then after I got a raise because we were doing so good right before we got fired, which
Hmm.
was weird. Here, let's give you guys raises, and then you're out of here. Uh, and we bought a camper. So
Hmm.
that was really the only fun other than
Crazy.
working. But I was missing the adventures very
Yeah.
badly.
And a lot of the listeners probably don't realize you got another new ride.
Oh yes, yes. So when I first got this job helping my friend, Hollywood said that he would sell me the Temptress, the 790 Adventure R, which was my dream bike.
I've seen some pictures of you out on the bike. Had fun
Yeah,
with it.
it's fun. I've taken the wife a couple little trips. Videos coming in the future. Who knows? I gotta kind of get the company together, but
Now that you
I've
have
been
time,
editing. I've been editing, trying to remember how to put videos
oh,
together.
tell me about it.
You take a year off, and it's like, oh, this should be easy. Like logging on to this today, I was like, I can't even see the thing through the dust.
Yeah. Yeah,
Chappie's
it's
like, I
crazy.
don't remember this the YouTube thing, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So how about you? Since we talked, I think the last time you were just moving or had just moved to a new home.
Yeah, I had been in here probably a month or two, just updating the house, and I've been working too, like 5 days, 10 hours a day. So yeah, it was. By the time I got to the weekend, I was fried. I did not really ride this year at all, which makes
Which
kind
is
of
why
2 years in
now
a row.
free. So I'm here to remedy that. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I
I
mean,
have a
it's
friend that just moved. He left this company as well, and he moved to North Carolina.
oh wow.
He has the the Norden. What is it? 901 or 801?
Oh yeah, the Husky
Yep.
901.
And he has a 701. So I did a moto camp with him before he moved. But so my plan now is to ride out back east next year.
Nice.
So I have a couple friends out there.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. So I'll be seeing you. I'll let you know.
That
I
sounds
make
like
you come
fun.
ride. Damn it. Dust that bike off. Let's go.
Yeah, and I'm heading out towards you probably in February.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll
To the
have to
great,
hook up for lunch.
to the great land of Az.
Yes. And this time I'm going to be there, I think, 2 weeks. I'm going to go to Winslow, Arizona and stand on the corner with the flatbed
Oh,
Ford.
yeah. And there is a flatbed truck there. Tim
There
told me
is.
all about this.
Yeah, I think there's a sign that said a corner or something like that. And there's a
On the
flatbed
corner
truck
in
and
Winslow,
I
Arizona.
think a statue of Glenn Fry or Don Henley, one of the two. One of the Eagles.
I don't know, but I'm gonna go stand there and wait for the chicks to come, like the song said, or something.
Yeah, good
If I
luck with
remember.
that. The
No, I've
chicks
only
looking
got
for
one woman
us.
on my mind.
Yeah, the chicks looking for us are all bent over and using canes.
Yeah, the chicks looking for us are in the old folks' home.
Hmm.
Probably to tell me that they have my baby, but oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, shit. I miss this.
Me too. This is so much funner than that fucking work.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got a garage and I've got a RM80 sitting out there that I tore it down and started to put it back together. I got all the parts and stuff. I haven't even had time to do that. So me and my buddy are still doing like the resto projects, but
That's cool.
kind of slow this summer. Like I said, I've been mostly working around the house, and there's always work to do on the house. I'm sure you know.
Yes, yes. Becoming a homeowner is very cool, but it's another full time job.
Time
Seems like
consuming, yeah. Plus, I do all the
yard
cooking.
work, maintenance, any upgrades,
Yeah,
honeydews until the cows come home. Pretty much.
no honeydews. The only honeydew she requires is I cook.
Oh, that's nice. I'm about to get a whole bunch of list of honeydews. I'm sure,
Oh yeah, she's gonna keep you busy.
which is good. You can't leave me alone unsupervised for very long. Yeah, it's just not good.
Where's the washer and dryer? Oh, I got bored and I sold it.
Yeah, yeah. I got
I
a
needed
really good
gas
price
money.
for it.
I needed new tires for the
That's right.
790.
I did hang you a clothesline though, so don't
Yes.
be too mad.
And I traded it for one of them metal tubs with the little
Yeah.
washboard thing that you can rub
And
the
we can
clothes
play
up and down.
music and do our wash on it.
Right. Just like Emmett's band in that Christmas movie.
Yeah. So we got the wash tub and we even have a wood burning fire stove out in the driveway. I need to
Nice.
figure out how to inquire into the house.
I
But I
got
want
a
to do that
pellet
safely.
stove.
That's why I haven't done it yet. So I
Yeah.
know electricity. I don't know much about not burning your house down
I ended up getting a pellet
when you
stove
vent
for
it.
the garage.
Did you? Nice.
Yeah. It's nice because I can use the Amazon thing. I don't want to say her name to start it. All I got to do is say her name and start the stove, and then I can go in and make breakfast. And by the time I get out to the garage, it's nice and toasty.
Yeah, I had to get my trailer serviced because you buy them and then they fall apart a little bit and you take them
Yep.
in for the shakedown. But she had that same name. Well, it was Alexis.
Mm.
Shouldn't trigger anything. So,
No, I'm wearing
okay.
headphones.
Very nice lady. So I'm hoping to keep the camper in the truck. Have to keep the truck.
Yeah, that's going to be crazy. Well,
It'll
hopefully
be
you guys will
nuts.
get the business up and running. You won't have to worry about, you know, it'll be mostly just you and Squatch. So,
Yeah. Yep. And Squatch trained one of his friends as an electrician too when he left my company, and he is still at my friend's company, and he's just telling them, "I'm not qualified to do what you're asking. I'm not quite." He's just waiting for him to shit
oh,
can
no
him.
license yet.
I mean, he just bought a house, and we brought him over like 2 months ago. Everything was set up, man. We were set to go. We had all the tools, everything. But some people like control more than results, I guess. And
Yeah.
whatever. I'm not controllable, neither Squatch. So
Machines are expensive. If I'm bringing in a
they would
piece
pay
of
a half
equipment,
million dollars for a machine and then,
right?
want them set up and they only wanted to pay like $2,000 in parts and labor to set this thing up. We're like, it's not how it goes, buddy.
Right. Because if you don't hook it up right, you're going to ruin the machine.
Oh, yeah. So that's why Squatch was brought in. Is all the wiring up in the ceiling and stuff was melting. The wire nuts were melting. Machines would come down. The main power thing would trip once a week. So we got there. I don't mean to talk about it too much, but we got there. Vince started doing things correctly and remedying what had been done.
Right.
And their monthly power bill went down $10,000 a month.
Damn.
Just in the first couple months he was there, and that will be forever because all the connections were set up right, transformers we did
10
right.
grand a month.
Yeah, and that was just the start. But we were maintaining and fixing the old stuff. Plus, unbeknownst to us, they bought more machines than any shop in Salt Lake buys in a year within like 4 months, and we had them all set up almost to their deadline. So basically, they said they were doing twice the work they were doing in previous years with half the employees. And then they would brag that, oh, we have $8 million in the bank this year, and not give anybody there a raise. So it is not what I thought. It is not what I had been told. But it was a fun adventure. Working with Squatch was great. I
know, but Squatch saved them over the course of a year probably well more than what they paid him.
Oh, well more. And they went from the power going out, which, shuts down production.
Right.
Weird. Things don't work without power.
Nope.
But that was happening, like once a week at least. And when we left, it was happening like once every other month. So that in itself should.
Yeah, and keep production going. And like the machines, if they trip out, you have to start over on the piece.
Well, some of them it like is really like if they cold shut off.
Yeah.
They didn't have a lot of like safety things to soft shut them down, so it could ruin a machine. It definitely ruined whatever parts were in there for sure. But
so they're starting from scratch. They lost whatever production they were doing.
Yeah. Yep.
Oof.
So now on my birthday, which oddly enough, the apprentice that Squatch brought over had the same birthday as me. But on our birthday, we got there and the power was out almost half the day. It was like the best day ever.
You do as much wiring as you can.
Yeah. Actually, we did.
While the power was out.
I did, because they wouldn't let us shut down power. So we had some work to do on a 480 panel. And I just took it upon myself, knowing we had this project coming up, to do the stuff we needed to do in that panel. Obviously, it shut the main breaker off while I did that, but
they run 24/7.
24/7. There's like 3 hours Saturday, Sunday that is kind of shut down. They had 3 crews, like day, night, and day, swing, and weekend. So
wow.
So basically, yeah, and they let us shut down like 3 times. Now it had to be at like 2 a.m. Like, it's really good
while
to
everybody's
do
at lunch.
Really intricate, dangerous work at 2 a.m. after you worked all day the day of, right?
Yeah,
just come back in at 2 a.m. Hope you had your coffee and Red Bull, buddy. Talk about adventure.
Multiples.
One day I was going to take my dirt bike in there and just ride it around the shop wheeling, but I never got to do that. That would have been an epic way to leave, I think.
That would have been.
They would have talked about that forever.
Yeah, right? Jump it off the dock.
Yeah, but it's freedom.
Like a Nighthawk coming out of the warehouse.
The old Nighthawk.
Oh, I used to love that show.
That's how old we are. I was laying in bed with the wife last night and just looking for something to watch on TV, and she's like, "Look, Frasier's on. They don't make movies like they or things like they used to."
No.
Frasier, Cheers,
A lot of the stuff that they said in those programs couldn't be said on TV today. You get canceled.
I love it.
So do I.
Vince
Hopefully
used to
the
call Squatch called me Culture Cody. We didn't have human resources at that company. We had culture instead of human resources. But
Mm,
uh, I mean, everybody hated us from the beginning. So Vince takes it better than me. I generally am a people pleaser and like to get along with folks.
oh yeah,
So Vince is working and telling the big bosses, he's like, I ain't fucking doing that. That's stupid. Like he would just tell them, like, it's a stupid thing. I'm telling you, it's stupid. But I apparently was walking around saying good morning to everybody that I saw, trying to, make them feel noticed and welcome. So he started calling me Culture Cody. Culture Cody over there. Fuck you.
that's funny because that's just the opposite of. I figured you would be the one telling everybody to fuck off, and he'd be the one going, "Hi, how are you?"
Yeah.
Because he seems
Yeah.
like the nice
I'm
one.
changing in my old age. Well, we kind of had a good cop, bad cop thing going on,
That kind of works.
but you know, I respect him. Like he didn't bow down to his morals. He might have handled it softer, like approached it a little nicer, but when everybody's against you every day, like
Mm.
you just dig in and you either fight or you leave. And he fought. I commend him for that.
Fight or
And
flight.
he
Yeah, I
did some
wouldn't. I wouldn't want
awesome
to
work.
piss him off. He looks like one of the nicest people you ever want to meet, but usually those are the ones that when you
Those are the
piss them
ones.
off, oh man, you're fucked.
I told somebody that was being mean to me at work, I said, when I'm smiling at you, you probably think that I'm nice and I'm weak. But if you've ever seen Dexter, that's probably why I'm smiling because it's going through my head of where and when and how I could do that to you.
Mm,
Just kidding, I said. Just kidding. They didn't fuck with me for too much longer after that.
just kidding. No, I'm not.
Just
Just
kidding.
kidding. No,
It
I'm
was
not.
just, I kid, I joke.
Seriously, I'm
Yeah,
joking.
seriously.
Seriously, I'm joking.
I do have plastic. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, that's funny
Hey,
shit.
Squatch, grab the Visqueen.
Oh, shit.
But other than that, I do have some. I think it's still in the works, but Craig and Jess from Go Roughly.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm supposed to really say the cat out of the bag, but they're working on a new iteration of the carrier.
Nice. Fuck.
Oh, happy, too many noises.
Yeah.
New iteration. I won't really say what, but supposedly one of those should be coming to me for Deej soon. So
Nice.
that'll be really cool. Throw it on the 790. Deej is very bummed about not going. Every time he sees Moscow Moto, or I get out the camp stove to make some coffee in the house, like the idiot I am, or cook a mountain house
You just
inside
got
the
to
house.
teach Amber how to ride the 701.
That's what she's aiming for. Actually, I'm terrified, but I'm going to have to do it. She wants to.
Yeah, because she's like 4'9".
I will have to lower it.
A
Oh,
lot.
I was really thinking
That's
of,
the tallest bike they make.
I was really thinking of selling or trading that and trying to get both of us like your bikes.
Oh, the CRF.
Mm-hmm.
They had the
Just it was in my
300
head
supposed to be
because it's a
nice.
good bike. You like it, and Itchy Boots could ride it. So I was like, maybe that would be better for her. And she doesn't want to do freeway miles, so
No, and like oh, I think they have an XR. Street legal. Like 230 or something like that.
hmm.
It's
There's a lot of
smaller.
new bikes coming out this year. It seems like
Yes.
I heard Ducati's doing something like dirt
Ducati's
bike related
making
or something.
yeah, like a motocross bike.
What the hell? That's weird. I mean, Triumph did it for Supercross last year, right?
Yeah, and they were I mean, it wasn't the bike's fault. They
No,
didn't have
I
the
did feel bad for that. I think it was Ansi. We liked
Max
him.
Yancey.
Yeah, we liked him. He was just a cool cat. Of
Hmm.
course, our favorite's the cowboy.
Yes, he's
I
good
bought
shit.
Anthony a little bike of AP Messenger.
Yeah, I was happy to see Tomac come back.
Yeah.
He did well considering what he went through, surgery
He
wise and
entered
stuff.
he entered beast mode a few times, for
Yeah,
sure.
especially towards the end. Yeah, it was good to see that come back.
Yeah.
Deegan, that kid is going to be something.
Yeah, he is. He's like an old girlfriend I knew.
I've been
Like you
following
know
him
they're a
since he
train
was
wreck, but
8.
you just can't take your eyes off
Yeah,
them. But
well,
you know the train's gonna wreck sooner or later.
I've been
He
watching him
has no
since he was
fear.
8.
Has no fear, which is good and bad, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, we watched him come back from, I think he was 40th place, and then he won the race
Hmm.
last year. That's crazy.
Yeah, outdoors.
Yeah,
Oh,
outdoors.
God, I'm trying to remember which race it was, but yeah, he like wiped out in the first corner.
Hmm.
Last
Ended
one
up
to get up,
first.
and and that was the start, and it's like he got
After
stronger as
that,
the
no
season
looking
got.
back.
Yep. Yeah, he's gonna be something. And he's only 17,
I
or
mean,
something like
I
that.
paid into that fund over the years. I bought a lot of metal militia stuff. So
Yeah, yeah. His dad's pretty cool.
yeah, it's funny. I didn't know when we were watching him at first that his dad was the metal militia man. But
Oh, really?
yeah,
Yeah, Brian Deegan. He
yep.
won one Supercross race. Ghost rided over the finish line.
Hey, you got to ghost ride it, baby. It's my favorite move.
Yeah, but yeah, they've got a YouTube channel, so I've been watching that kid since he was like 8 years old ride a dirt bike, and like I just knew he was going to be something.
He is something, man. He's
He's got the drive. He does.
definitely does. He's
And they
got some
didn't.
skills. He's got the drive, and he's got no fear. And he's
Yeah.
got a good coach. So
Well, the thing is, Dad didn't force him to do it either. Like if they don't want to
that's
ride,
probably why
they
he
don't
still
ride.
likes it.
Yeah. And he didn't coach the kid. He hired somebody.
That's the smartest move ever, right there.
Yep.
That's what I should do with my wife for learning to ride.
Yeah.
Let
There's.
somebody else teach her. She might
Yeah.
learn better habits, number one. And number two, it could save a marriage.
Could.
I think Greg and Jess agreed on that too.
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure they were the ones that suggested it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know if you guys have kept up at all. It's been a while for me, but Go Roughly, man, they were on some serious adventures. One of the last ones I watched, they were hiking the Darien Gap with all the immigrants that are making our United States their home. But yeah, they had military escorts sometimes, and
Mm.
but yeah, they've been like everywhere.
Wow.
But I thought that was kind of crazy. Like it could be dangerous.
Yeah. Well, thankfully somebody's kind of looking out for those people
Yeah,
because like they're coming from all over.
yeah, you never know. Like one of the videos I watched, there was a China camp along the way there, and some of them are from, wherever, like everywhere.
Yeah. Well, hopefully.
So you
that's
don't
about
know
to
who you're
change.
meeting and how desperate they are. That's what would worry me. Like if somebody's starving to death, and you you walk by with fresh food on your backpack.
Yep.
But yeah, it's cool that they
Craziness.
documented it.
Yeah. And they got the new puppy. And things seem to be going fairly well with the riding and stuff,
Yeah,
like fish to water. Greg's
yeah. It would
arm
suck
is
if you got
better
a
now.
new if they got a new dog and it hated riding,
Oh, yeah, it would.
especially with their company being for riding dogs.
Yeah. Greg's arm healed okay.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, because it
Wow.
didn't seem like it was that. I mean, usually the ones that don't seem like they're rough, that's the ones you end up getting hurt on.
Yeah, that's another thing too. That at the beginning of this year, I don't know if it was just like my feed or what, but I was getting all all the stories and all the death of motorcyclists. Like there were some guys from, I think they were from British Columbia, older guys, and they were riding. I can't remember where they were, but anyway, one of their guys got in a wreck. He died. Greg's accident. Itchy Boots had her deal. Just a lot of like stuff like that, and I just had the feeling like this isn't the year to be going nuts. I don't know why. Not really chicken, but I was like, it was so in my face for a while that
Yeah, it
and
makes
I
you
don't.
just nervous and cautious, and that's
Yeah, I mean, it
not
is a
really.
dangerous thing.
Yeah,
That's
but being
part of
nervous
it, and
and
we know that,
cautious is
but
not.
not good,
It's not healthy on a motorcycle. You need to be
right?
confident.
You got to be confident. Yeah. Yep. And then, God, what was the other one? I don't know. But there was a lot of stuff going on. Oh,
Tell
a
me.
guy that used to check into my channel actually, uh, Moto Giant,
Mm.
the YouTuber, and he actually put his wreck up, but he left camp and was going like 80 miles an hour, and like his sleeping bag fell down and got caught in the chain or something, and I think he lost a foot. He was messed up, but he documented from the hospital bed and everything all the way through. So of course I was watching that because he used to comment on my cooking once. He's like, I need to make some videos about cooking. He's a big dude, so it made sense. But yeah, so there was a lot of that going on. It's just part of the thing, but like you said, you don't want to ride when you're afraid. It's not good.
Right. Alrighty. Nobody has taken the bait.
Nobody took the bait.
Nobody took the bait.
Forgot to pay marketing. Damn it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was a last minute decision.
Yeah.
So, for those of you on
Maybe that's what I
Patreon,
should call my new company, Last Minute Decision. Call Last Minute Decision.
yeah, that's a good one. I like the other one though.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're thinking about making this the normal format, live on Patreon, and it'll air everywhere else the following week. We're trying to decide on a day and a time to do it kind of regular. I'm not sure, like, I think we were talking about maybe every other week here in the beginning.
That was when I had a job, though. So
Yeah, well, I
we'll
mean,
see.
we need to figure out,
A lot of stuff because we've been
well,
on pause for quite a while.
the whole recording thing. The free
Yeah.
options aren't really around anymore.
Nothing's free. Okay.
No, and
Unless you leave and then come back without your passport.
sometimes.
Then you might get something free. What do you want to come into our country? Well, I want free storage of recording podcasts.
Yes.
Okay, we'll give you that, sir.
My name is. Oh, what the
Pose
fuck was
B.
this? No, I'm trying to think of. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Prepare to die. I love
Something
that.
along that
I
line.
can never remember his real name. I call him Gideon from
Yes.
Criminal
Yeah.
Minds.
Good. He was good at
But
that.
The Princess Bride, yeah, that was my first date with my first love, actually.
Really?
That's how old I am.
I didn't know you had the husky that long.
No.
Ah, shit. All right. Thank you all for listening or watching. And
We
until,
miss you.
yes, I missed Cody. And until next time, keep
Stay safe.
rapping.
And wrap into winter. And hopefully you're down south and can ride.
Yes.